Mic check on the stream. God plan. Mic check, mic check. Takk, lykke til. Alex, mic check.
Yay.
Good. Can you close the party, Alex? Just in case. Hello everyone, welcome to Season 2 in NRC. First race for Division 2 around the circuit of the Americas. It's gonna be a fun one. Full quali. And it looks like a dry quali. That's interesting. I'm NRC Atetli. And with me today I have NRC Alex.
Hello, everyone.
What are your thoughts on the first race for Division 2 in NRC?
Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting race. This is a very good track, very fun track, but at the same time, a very demanding track. You have to have a good setup, the right balance between downforce and low downforce and high downforce. Yeah, we have the S section on the track, which is could be very difficult. If you miss the first part of it, you will miss the entire section. So some parts of the track very difficult, but besides that, very good and very fun track to drive. During qualifying, I don't know who will be the fastest. We know from earlier that SRN Steinbakken is a very fast driver, so he can do some fast lap times around here. So it will be interesting to see. Arnsen as well, it's a fast driver, so yeah, let's see. Q1 starting now.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and we can see NPR Babe is the first car on track. And it's important to get a good first lap, banker lap in together. And it's a tricky one with track limits, so it's gonna be interesting to see who can manage to put together a good lap, especially a banker lap. Currently a couple more cars on track. We can see MPRX Pilot on his outlap, DSJ the Master on his outlap, and SRN Kjetil.
Yeah, NPR X-Pilot as a driver has been very good in the past few races. He has become very fast during the last season. He has evolved very much, NPR X-Pilot, so exciting to see what he can do this qualifying.
Yeah, he was a Division 1 driver last season. A lot of the guys are new. There's only a couple that did race last season. That's NPR X-Pilot and NRC Arns. And we can see NPR Babe has started his first hot lap.
Just got some news from one of the drivers. NRC Arns is reporting full wet race conditions during the race. So it's full wet for the race.
Oh, okay. That can create some chaos. That can mix everything up. That's gonna be really interesting to follow. I wonder how many is gonna go for the wet setup and what times we're gonna see in quali, and how the setup is gonna affect that.
Yeah.
Looks like quite a decent lap from NPR Babe so far. Good flow, not any mistakes.
Yeah, as you said, it would be interesting to see what kind of setup the drivers are choosing through this qualifying. Do they want to go with a dry setup to have a good and fast qualifying, or do they gamble and take the wet setup and be a little slower in the qualifying and faster in the race? So I don't know. Maybe Arns is a driver who would go for the wet setup in this with the weather conditions as they will be in the race.
Yeah, we have the first time on the board 1:33.7, and that's quite a decent time, especially if it's with the wet setup as well.
Absolutely.
And next car to cross the line is SNR Kjetil with 1:31.6.
That's a good lap time. That's a very good lap.
Yeah, that's a really good lap time. And looks like we have a Red Bull who's crashed with Solberg, NPR Solberg. He's out of the session. That's unfortunate. And we can see SNR Stenbakken has invalidated his lap. Oh,
Alfa Romeo.
yeah, Hawk spun. Be careful when turning the car. We have DCRL Jaffa on his way to cross the line. And it's the new fastest lap, 1:31.2. It's a good lap. Really good lap.
I haven't seen the Israel Jaffa before. Is he a new driver?
Yeah. He's a new driver. No, he's on his in lap. Skusta has invalidated his lap. Can you see anyone on a fast lap right now?
No, I'm going through the list here.
Yeah, I think maybe DSJ the master has started a hot lap.
Yeah, going through the S's here. Finishes the S's quite okay. Then we have the tricky turn on the top of the hill here.
Yeah, that's a hard turn to go quick through. The curbs on entry, you have to take a lot of curbs on entry, but they can also unsettle the car quite a lot. So it's important to nail the entry, to be quick through.
Yes, okay, if he's about to end sector 2, let's see if he's up on his time. Yeah, he is. Almost 2 seconds up.
Oh. Yeah. Looks like quite an improvement. And as it stands right now, since NPR Solberg has crashed, everyone is through to Q2.
Yep.
So save tires. Probably no need to overdo it.
No, you know.
To go too many laps.
Just put in a banker lap and retire the car and wait for Q2.
Yeah. So if it's gonna be a wet race, tire strategy in quali is out of the window.
Yep.
Everyone probably gonna go for soft in Q2. And as it stands right now, it's quite even at the top. It's Jaffa's got 4/10 lead on Kjetil. And behind that it's quite close, especially between Keki and X-Pilot. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna butcher that name a lot of times during this race. But that's fine.
Yeah.
Tier Pumpy just starting a hot lap. Looks quite good through turn 1. Yeah. A little bit over 3/10 up on his time in Sector 1. On for an improvement. Almost out of ERS though. Going into the last sector. It's gonna be interesting to see if you can actually improve on the time without any ERS. And almost loses the car out of the tricky left-hander. Oh, and unfortunately an invalidation in the second to last corner.
Yes.
Can you see anyone on
I just was
on a lap?
I was following NPR Babe. It was having an improvement to 132.7 and is in 5th position so far. Other people on the fast lap, I think. No, he's not on the fast lap. How about Posty Lad?
Evian just crossed the line with a 32.1. Improved his time by almost 7/10. That's a good improvement.
That's good.
Outlap. Björklund looks like he's on a fast lap. Down the back straight. Go on board with him.
Yeah.
He's also on for an improvement. 8/10 up after sector 2. Yeah, looks quite clean. Can he nail the 2 last corners?
Oh, misses out. There he misses. But no, not only validation though.
No, that's okay. Good for him.
Yeah.
A bit strange, but he maybe let off the gas a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. He looks like he's going for another lap. He's out of ERS. Maybe he's using this as practice since he's done 4 laps on the medium tires already. Maybe he's doing a couple laps just for practice sake.
Yeah, could be.
We can see Post Lad has joined a bit late, but he still has time to put in a fast lap.
Yeah, he was a lap. He was on a lap now, but it's invalidated, so maybe he will start a new one now. Yes, starting now.
Yeah. Let's go on board with him for this lap. Oh, car coming out of the pits. Hopefully he uses his mirrors and... Good, good, good.
Through the difficult S section. Postal lad does it okay?
Yeah, purple first sector.
Yeah. Very nice so far. Now down to the hairpin.
Yeah, good lap so far. Posty Lad is one of the guys who was in Division 1 last season. He managed to get a few decent results, and unfortunately he also managed to DNF a few races. Hopefully he'll be a good one this season, and we'll see what he can do.
Last corner over the line.
Oh,
31-4.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's right.
Hawk just put in the quickest lap, 31-2. Good lap from both Posty Lad and Hawk. Looks like Keki is on a quick lap. Couple lost corners. Nah, okay. In the pits. Is there anyone going for a last attempt? A lot of cars in the pits right now. They won't have time to do another lap.
Pumpy was on a lap, but he's invalidated his lap. Stenbakken is on a lap. He's up, I think. Yeah. Yep. Improvement.
Yeah,
132.5 and a 10th position here in Q1.
Yeah. Amos Sinsta in the garage will not be able to do another attempt. Battle Cat on a hot lap.
Oh, 2 seconds up.
Oh yeah, his old lap is with medium tires. It's now...
This is the car.
Unfortunate. That left-hander is so tricky.
It's dangerous, that corner. It's the whole section, the Mickey Mouse section there is very dangerous if you don't get it right.
Yeah. It's so easy to lose the car. He might be able to do one more lap. He's got 8 seconds. Yeah. He's just about... Oh, I think he just made it.
Yeah, he made it. He made it.
Yeah. We're gonna go on board with Battlecat for this lap. See if he can improve. He's already qualified for Q2 since Amos Sinsta is still in the pits.
Yeah, since Post-Lad joined, there is one person that's gonna be disqualified or eliminated from Q1.
Yeah.
So when Sinsta is out, so yeah, it's gonna be Sinsta that's gonna leave us in Q1.
Unfortunate. And so as well for NPR Surberg, who crashed early in the qual. It's quite a good lap so far, about the same as his last one. Let's see if he can make this corner a bit better this time.
Yeah, a lot better.
As long as he keeps it inside the lines, it's gonna be quite a big improvement. Well done. Almost 3 seconds. That was Q1. We have SRN Hawk with the quickest time, 1:31.2. The same for DCRL Jaffa. Only a couple hundreds behind.
That's close.
Yeah, what are your thoughts so far? What are we on for going into Q2?
So far, it looks quite interesting because there is very close in the top three. I would say Hawk, Jaffa, Steinbakken, and also Postelad is up there, and Kjetil as well. So it could be close for Q2 and for Q3.
Yeah, we have everyone inside top 10 is inside a second. So it's gonna be really close going into... Oh!
Arns.
NRC Arns
jumps
everyone at the last second.
When did he start his lap?
We completely missed that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
31-1. Okay. Well done.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. When did he start his lap? I couldn't see he was starting, so I thought he was in the pits.
Yeah, and okay. Well, that was a surprise, but a pleasantly surprised. Yeah, what were we saying? Going into Q2, and looking at the times posted, I think a lot of the guys are using the wet setup. I do think so.
Yeah.
Arns raced as a reserve in Division 1 yesterday, and he posted a time quicker than he did in Q1 today, so maybe he's using the wet setup. On to Q2. It's probably going to be a really close battle to get into Q3.
Yeah, I think it's impossible to say who's going to go through or not. But I think Battlecat has some more speed in him. Arns definitely. I don't know. It's a top 10 who goes through to Q3, so I don't know who's going to be eliminated this round. Maybe, I don't know, Björklund Skustad. X-Pilot is probably going to go through, or if it's not, it's very unlucky. But I think X-Pilot's gonna make it. Yeah, you just have to see.
Yeah, it looked like a really close grid in Q1, and it's really hard to tell. I think everyone has a chance. Oh, of course they do. It has to be raced, but just based on pace in Q1, I think everyone has a chance to go through to Q3.
Yeah.
We can see NPR Babe first on track once again. It's gonna be the first car to cross the line and to try and set a quick lap time.
Yeah, the pressure is higher in Q2, so it's more people who's going to be eliminated this round. It's only the top 10 that goes through. So, yeah. Now the pressure is on.
Let's see how NPR Babe does on his first hot lap in Q2. quite good on the line through turn 1.
Oh, invalidation.
Oh, and he's invalidated. Let's go on board with Keki as he starts his lap on the medium compound. Really good through the S's and over the hill. Yeah, this looks like a decent lap so far on the medium tires. Is there Renault in front on a hot lap as well? Possibly.
There is Steinbakken. Oh!
Locking the front left a bit. But that's fine, he doesn't lose much on that.
Jaffa with the first time.
Put in, yeah, 31.2, same as he did in Q1. Couple hundreds quicker. Slight improvement, that's good. And Keki goes for another lap. Oh, Posty lad with a 31.2 as well. Only a couple thousandths behind DCRL Jaffa.
Yeah, it's close. Very close.
Yeah. Oh. Steinbakken going slow over the hill in first couple corners in sector 2. Evian just started a hot lap. We can follow his lap, see how he's doing. Oh, as we can see, SNR Björklund has just put in the fastest lap ahead of NRC Arns.
And then he left the session.
Yeah. Hopefully he can get back in quite quick. So far, looks like an all right lap from Evian.
Yeah, down the back straight, the DRS straight here, one of 2 DRS zones here in the Circuit of the Americas, and now he's going to end his sector 2 run here. Let's see if it's what's the time it's going to be? 1:02. Yeah, that's decent.
Yeah, absolutely. Now through the tricky left-hander. Yeah, quite good. Second to last corner. Yeah. And across the line for 1:32 dead. Yeah, that's a good lap. Good lap from MPR Evian.
We're just missing lap times from Babe and X-Pilot. Baben is on his way out now. On an out lap. X-Pilot is on the track, but he's invalidated. Now he's still going.
No, he's still going, yeah. He and his Ferrari teammate are the only ones currently on medium tires. The rest is on softs.
But why are they on mediums? It's gonna rain anyway, so they can just put on the soft tires and go fast and try to get through to Q3.
Yeah, and it's really close. I would say the whole grid. It's not huge differences in lap time so far. So everything is on the table. Yeah, looks like X-Pilot has slowed down completely to start new hot lap.
Yeah. Full battery, DRS open, let's go. Come on, X-Pilot.
Let's see what he can do. Oh, unfortunate invalidation. Just outside the white line. Do we have anyone?
Babe.
Keki is on his way into the pits.
NPR Babe going through the hairpin now, starting the back straights. He's on a lap. It's the only one that hasn't had a lap time in. X-Pilot has a time at 1:45, but that's a slow lap, so he's gonna have to go again.
Yeah. .102.3 after sector 2. Is on for a low 132 lap maybe, if he can nail the last couple corners. Oh, a bit wide through the long triple right-hander.
Too wide, but managing to keep it inside. So here we have the first time on the table for a Babe. What's gonna be? It's gonna be a 33, so not that fast. 12.
He needs almost a second more to be clean through to Q3.
Yeah. We still have time though. 4 minutes left, for almost 5 minutes left.
Yeah,
so
he still has time to do another go. What about Battle Cats? He's on a hot lap. Ah, oh, he's 8/10 behind his own time in Sector 1. It's probably not gonna finish that lap. As we see, Hawk is still gonna try and set a new time, even though his time on the board is 1:31.2, which is a really good time.
Yeah, Hawk. I think Hawk is safe. He doesn't need to do another lap, but maybe he just want to improve, or for training purposes. Just.
Looks like he's going out on the same set of tires as well.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to improve with the same set of tire. Not a lot of action on track right now. We can see Battle Cat starting a new lap again. Let's see if he can improve on his 1:32.2. There's only a couple tenths for Stenbakken to improve, and he's gonna be ahead and into Q3. And he's already invalidated. That's unfortunate.
What about you? You drove here yesterday around this track. What do you think about the track? Just both you and me drove this track yesterday. My race went to shit after a first lap incident, but you finished the race. What do you think of the track, and do you like it?
Yeah, it's if you can find a good flow around the track, it's amazing. Obviously, it's really harsh on track limits. It's hard to drive clean and not get any penalties. And especially through the S's and the third sector, dirty air is quite hard. So to follow a car closely, it's not the easiest. But I had a decent race. I'm not gonna complain. The grid is immensely quick, and I gave it everything. Really did.
Yep, 140 left now on the clock to finish off its Q2. So if you're in the pits, you have to go out there. You have to be on the track now to make it around. But I think everyone is on the track except for those in the top. But I don't think they have to improve that much. So the battle now is between you have Gergo Keki is on 10th. He's invalidated his lap. He starts a new one right now. Sten Bakken is going to start a new one, and Babin is going to start a new one. And we have Dear Pumpy is off the track. Is he waiting for another car? Yeah, okay.
Oh, he's got wing damage as well. He's probably been in the wall. Unfortunately, almost the whole front wing is missing.
Yeah, so it's been a visit to the wall for Pumpy. So his qualifying is over. He has not had enough time now to go in and change the wing and go out again. So Q2 over for Pumpy. What about the Master? Is on the lap. He's up by 9/10. So here we can see an improvement from the Master.
Yeah, the same with Keki. He's put on the soft tires, and he was a couple tenths up in Sector 1, and he's almost 7 tenths up after Sector 2. So he looks to improve his lap quite massively, and it's going to be interesting to see if Stenbakken can follow and improve as well, because Battle Cat is currently the Master improved
7th.
Yes, well done. Keki through the last corner, up to 3rd.
Oh, good lap
really
from
good lap.
Keki.
Really good lap from Keki. What about Stenbakken? Through the last corner.
I think he's up on his time. Over the line. Yeah. Improvement
8th. From 3rd down to 8th is 3 tenths. It's insanely close.
Only one left outside. The top 10 is now with Babe and it's out.
Babe has spun.
Yeah, spun.
Yeah.
So there we have it. Again, ex-pilot Battlecat, Babe and Pumpy is the one who's going to be eliminated for Q2.
Yeah, and if you look at the times on the board, who is going to take pole?
I don't know.
It's so open. It's so close.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah.
You see Björklund and Arnsen is too close. And also Keki and Kjetil and all the way down, very close. So it's just about to find that little bit extra and a good lap in Q3, and then you have pole position. But it could be anyone.
Yeah, it definitely could. And we have to say, the guys are putting on a great show for us. And look at this! Posty lad just came in with a 130.5 right at the end. Again, we missed it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really good lap from Posty. It is. It's gonna be exciting to see if he can follow up that in Q3. And if he does, it's gonna be yeah, a great contender for pole.
Absolutely. So here we see it. Evian, X-Pilot, Battlecat, Baby, and Pumpy is out of Q2. And then we have the top 10 for Q3 in a couple of seconds. So, what do you think? Where are you going to lay your money on who's going to take pole? If you have to pick
Oh,
one.
I think I'm gonna go for Posty Lad. If he can follow up what he just did in Q3, I think he's gonna be tough to beat. What about you?
Yeah, I
If you
agree.
have to say one,
I agree. I
you
post the
agree?
lad. Yeah, I post the lad. But I think if Arns can manage a perfect lap, he would be then dangerous as well. I think Arns could definitely challenge Posty. If I'm gonna bet some money, I think Posty lad will take pole. But I think it will be close though.
Yeah, definitely. It was only what was it? 5 tenths splitting top 10. So I would say everyone with a perfect lap in Q3 can possibly take pole.
So
Everyone's at
Q3,
range.
let's go.
Yeah.
12 minutes to do it.
Skusta, first car on track. He's gonna let Arns by. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling the nerves with the drivers. It's a tense fight, and it's gonna be interesting to see who can keep not only their nerves but their focus and put on the best lap they can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone currently sits on soft tires. As expected.
Steinbakken still on the pits, waiting it out. Maybe he wants the track for himself, so he waits for all the other ones to take to do their first lap, and then he will go out to have the whole track for himself, maybe.
Yeah.
Is it Arns who leads the field now? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. We can follow him.
Yeah, follow him now.
His first lap. See how he does.
Let's go, Arns. First lap. Open the DRS. Full boost up now to turn one. Beautiful turn one.
Yeah. Really good. Let's see if he can keep flat through the S's. Oh, small lift. But really clean. Good lines.
Very clean, very clean. Yeah. Manages the hill there, very good. So it looks very good so far for Arns. Down to the hairpin.
Yeah, so far this looks like a really good lap and possibly an improvement on his Q2 time. That was 1:30.9 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was. We have some telemetry there.
Tricky left-hander, a bit deep. Could have had a better line, but still good. Still good. And the last corner. Yeah. 1:30.5. That's a really good.
That was the same as
good lap.
Posty in Q2, I think.
Yeah, it was. Keki with 1:31 dead. Also a really good lap. Skusta aborted his lap and is probably gonna go
How about
directly
Posty?
for another go.
Close in now towards the last corner. Is this going to be a fastest lap? No, third.
Oh, currently third with a 130.9. DCRL Jaffa has put in a 130.8 as well. Everyone so far, except for Stenbakken, has set a lap time.
I bet Steinbakken will go out now. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. And Skusta is on his second attempt. I think he aborted the first one. Let's see. Couple lost corners. Keep it inside the line. Good. What is this gonna be? A 131.7. That's currently P8. So, everyone except for Stenbakken with their first attempt. Wait.
5 place grid penalty for Jaffa? What happened?
I don't know. It said illegal blocking. I don't know why.
What are you doing, Jaffa? Okay.
Yeah, illegal blocking.
Well, let's hop on board with Steinbakken. He starts his lap now.
Yeah. .24.7 in the first sector. That's quite good. It's a good first sector time. Let's see if he can keep that up throughout the whole lap.
Yeah, doing one good sector is one thing. A whole lap is another. So.
Yeah. Putting a whole lap together, especially on this track, is really hard. One good sector is not enough. You need to have all 3 decent sectors. One small mistake and you lose half a second.
I've got a message here that says Jaffa went out of fuel and was handed a penalty. But I don't think you can get a penalty for going out of fuel.
And no, it was for illegal blocking. So he was probably on the racing line when someone was on a quick lap, unfortunately. And as unfortunately for Stenbakken, who invalidated out of the last corner.
Oh, yeah.
Barely over the line, but enough to invalidate his go.
Yeah, but still 3.5 minutes left, so he has time to do another run.
Yeah. And Björklund is on his outlap for his second attempt. Let's see if he can improve. Currently sits P6 with a 131 dead. A good time, and he's gonna have to put on his best show to improve. only 0.003 of a second behind. Oh, and he went in quite deep on the uphill on the right hand corner. Yeah, 0.3 behind on his time. That small mistake on the first couple corners in Sector 2 cost him 3.5 tenths. So it's going to be hard for him to improve his lap time.
I don't think this is going to be an improvement. So yeah, he still tries over the line. No, it's not enough.
Yeah, it's not. And we can see a lot of cars doing their outlap right now for their final run.
Final run, 1 minute 20 left on the clock. So this is it. One last attempt. Arns in the better position right now, 130.5. It's the pole position for now. Then we have Hawk 130.8, and Jaffa 130.8 as well. So it's going to be very, very, very close. And Posty as well. Posty could do a very good lap at the end here. So pole position is open, very open.
Absolutely, it's up for grabs. And as we see, SRN Kjetil going through down to the hairpin and the main straight on his final go. I didn't see how his first sector was, but we'll get a insight to that when he crosses the line into Sector 3. .24 of a second improvement so far. Can he improve slightly more to get a couple places? A couple tenths improvement and he's gonna be in front of Stenbakken.
Jaffa invalidated and it retires, so no improvement for Jaffa. How about Arns? Yes, Arns has started his final attempt through the S's.
Oh, almost 0.3 of a second improvement for Kjetil. And he goes quicker than both Björklund and Stenbakken. DSJ the master through the S's. That's a really good first sector. Almost 0.2 improvement on his own time. Oh, slight. Loses it slightly on the top of the hill. Hopefully doesn't lose too much time on that.
Arns finished with Sector 2, 0.3 up, almost 0.4 up on his time.
What about Posty Lad behind him?
Posty Lad, 3.0 up, but he's invalidated. Oh. Posty has invalidated, so and Arns comes here through the last corner. This is going to be an improvement. 29.9 for Arns.
29.9.
Beautiful lap by the Mercedes driver.
That's a really good lap, and I think he's driving with his dry setup.
Yeah.
He has to. That's
too quick for a wet setup.
That's a really good time from Arns.
Well, there we have it. Pole position to NRC Arns in Mercedes after a beautiful lap. But that has to be with a dry setup. That is too quick for a wet setup. So, but still, pole position, best starting position for the race. SRN Hawk takes second place, right in front of Jaffa, who is third. And he also had a 5-position grid penalty. So Postelad is going to get third.
Yeah. 5th, Keki. 6th, DSJ the Master. 7, SRN Kjetil. 8, SRN Björklund. 9 SRN Stenbakken, and 10 SRN Skustad. And if we look from Hawk and down, look how close it is.
It's so close. It's so close.
Yeah. It's just that Arns, I don't know how he put that together. Incredible lap. I think that's a lot better than his TT time as well, which is impressive, we have to say.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now it's a break before we start. A couple of minutes. Oh, look at this!
Yeah.
The rain is falling down in America.
How is this going to be into turn 1? Is everyone going to be able to keep their line, avoiding other cars? It's going to be really interesting to see. Is anyone going to try to be a hero into turn 1? We'll see.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Let's keep it clean and hope no one gets damaged or gets taken out. But it's tricky.
Yeah.
It's very tricky.
We can see someone has already pushed start. So short break and we're almost ready for the formation lap. Full wet race.
Yep. So here we go, the formation lap. It's time to get the heat in the tires, heat in the brakes, and heat in the engine to prepare yourself as best as possible for the race start. Up the hill and through turn 1, and then we start the difficult S section on the circuit of the Americas. Here the setup has a lot to say. You need a good setup to have the car have the car to handle as good as possible through the S's. Then over the hill.
Definitely.
This part as well in the wet is very, very tricky. If you're not enough careful with the throttle, you're gonna spin out very quickly.
Yeah, and what has started is for the season, first race, full wets. That's one way to start. I've done a lot of league races, and I don't know how many full wet races there has been, but I can easily say I can count them on one hand.
Yeah, it hasn't been many.
So this is going to be really interesting, and who has done practice in the wets? We don't know.
Nope.
But if someone has, they're going to be in for a massive advantage, I think.
So what are your predictions for the race? Do you think Arns will take pole and win the race, or will he fall back and maybe lose out? Do you think he has the speed?
Oh, yeah, I think he does. Obviously, the start is key. Getting through turn 1 nicely. But there is a lot of quick guys behind hunting for him. And it's going to be interesting to see how the race develops. Strategy and possible safety cars.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. They're lining up on the grid. Arns in the pole position and the best starting position. Right in front of Hawk and Postelad. The aggressive Postelad is coming from third starting position in his McLaren. What can he do? And we have a good go Kiki. Let's go. 5 red lights. And away we go. Come on. The bug now in the game. There they are off.
Oh, looks like a great start for Hawk.
Yeah, beautiful start.
Side by side into turn 1.
And Hawk has the As the inside and the post that tries to squeeze through between Arns and Hawk. But Hawk's... Yeah, Arns is in the front after turn 1.
Yeah, and it looks like there was a couple parts flying
Pumpy is
further
off.
back in the field.
Yeah,
Pumpy is off, yeah.
Damage to his wing.
That's unfortunate. Hopefully he doesn't lose too much on it and he can be back in the race. Maybe it's possible to finish the race on one set of tires. I don't know. But it will be interesting to see.
How's it in the front?
Other than that, so far it looks pretty clean.
Yeah, not have been the biggest of accidents. It's only Pumpy which have a wing damage. The other guys are fairly bunched up. I cannot see any more damage on the cars.
We can see MPR Solberg has had a great start. He's already up 8 positions.
Ezra and Kjetil is missing his left end plate on the wing.
Yeah. He might need to do a pit stop. Yellow flag sector 2, that's probably for Pumpy.
Pumpy again. It's difficult for Pumpy without the wing. He's struggling very much here now. He has to go in.
Yeah. And we can see Postylad has passed both Arns and Hawk to take the lead.
Yeah, he has.
Well done, Posty. Well done. Let's see if he can create a gap already on this lap. It looks like he's almost a second ahead already. Nice start in... Nice first sector. Is gaining a lot on Arns already.
Yeah, he's pulling away.
Let's see if he... Yeah, let's see if he can keep on increasing the gap. Turn by turn. Lap by lap. Now it's up to Arns to try and follow. And of course to try and keep Hawk behind. Can you see any interesting battles on track right now?
No.
It seems to be kind of a small gap between almost every single car. We have X-Pilot only 7/10, 6/10 behind Solberg, who's just passed him to gain another position. He's now up into P8. Really impressive couple first laps from Solberg.
Postylad is pushing those lap times down. He's doing okay so far, Posty. 1.8 seconds now between him and Arns.
Looks like we can have an overtake from X-Pilot on Solberg. Goes down the inside into turn 1.
Yeah, inside line.
Yeah.
Easily done from X-Pilots.
Nice move from X-Pilot there. Really nice move. Let's see if he can try to keep Solberg behind. And maybe close the gap up to Stenbakken. Oh. Hawk has just passed Arns.
Does Arns have damage, or is he struggling?
Looks like he might be struggling a bit.
Is it a setup? Maybe it's the setup that is destroying the race.
Maybe he's... Yeah. Oh no, it's the VSC. Okay.
VSC now,
what has happened? Oh, Pumpy has gone off in the second to last corner. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see if Arns can defend from DSJ the Master on the VSC restart when we get going again. Aww, Keki with a drive-through penalty during VSC.
Here we go again.
Aww, Keki, Kjetil and Jaffa all got drive-through penalties for speeding under VSC. Yeah, the closest. Oh, we can see Evian really close behind Skustad and Solberg. Oh, and he loses the car and he DNFs. No.
Safety car. Safety car is out.
On top of the hill. Oh.
Well, okay, the safety car is out.
End. Yeah. I think it might be too early to go in for a pit stop and change tires. The pit stop strategy predicted from the start was a one stop, and I think it might be way too early for a pit stop.
I think as well. They should at least drive like 5 more laps, at least, on these tires before they go in.
Yeah. And that is if it's gonna rain like this the whole race out. Maybe it's gonna dry out a bit. We don't know.
Well, since the safety car is out, it saves the race a bit for the guys in the back. Jaffa, Babin and Kjetil is all the way in the back.
Oh, and we can see MPRX Pilot getting a drive-through penalty for speeding as well. So
it's a shame. You need to watch the delta.
Yeah. You really do.
Arns is in.
Yeah, he is. A lot of cars going in. They're... Oh! This is interesting. They're going for intermediates. Arns has put on intermediates, Keki on intermediates, X-Pilot on intermediates, and Jaffa on intermediates.
Apparently dry up then. It's getting drier on out there.
They're taking a huge gamble for it to dry up. It depends. Jeff might have said it's gonna dry up, and as far as I know, never trust Jeff.
No, it's true.
So, Keki, X-Pilot, and Jaffa still has a drive-through penalty, which they need to serve after the safety car has gone in. That's gonna change up the field a bit.
No, it's not always you can trust Jeff. I think that's the reason why you have the option to tell him to shut up in the menu. So.
Yeah. No, but this changes things up a little bit. What is gonna be the quickest tire on track? Can we see the guys who put on intermediates go through the field, or is it still a bit too wet?
Yeah, right now, I think the full wets is the faster tire right now. But if it dries up soon, the intermediate's going to be faster very quick. But as it is right now, the full wets are quicker.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see until the safety car goes back in. Only a handful of people went for 4 people went for intermediates.
Postal lad disqualified.
What?
Ignoring yellow flag? What's happening?
What is happening?
Okay. For ignoring the yellow flag. Okay, so did he overtake someone?
I don't know. What is actually happening?
Well,
That is so strange.
very
He was
strange.
leading the pack. Yeah, he was leading the pack. I'm actually gonna send him a message just to ask for what happened.
Yeah. You can have this for a couple of minutes. I need to go have a break, and I will be back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So apparently, Postal had pitted and passed the safety car and got disqualified. This game. Well, I don't know what to say. That's really unfortunate, and I have no idea how that can happen. It never stops to surprise with stupid things. This game, it's... Oh, we have Skusta, who just spun during the safety car. Well, this just got really interesting. And it seems like a couple more people is changing to intermediates. So it's probably the quickest tire to be on right now, as almost everyone is on the intermediates. Maybe the track is drying up quite quickly. We still have Stenbakken getting 5-second penalty for collision with Björklund. There might be a small contact and the game is gonna give you a 5-second penalty. It's unforgiving, the game. Wait. Yeah, the pack is now almost all together again. Maybe the safety car is gonna go in this lap. We'll see. Yeah, I think it might do. Yeah, safety car in this lap. Okay. Now it's up to Hawk to control the field and set the pace. Still on the wet tire, full wets. It's gonna be interesting to see if he can keep the intermediate runners behind, or if it's way too dry for wet tires and the intermediates are too quick. If that's the case, he's gonna lose, or the top three is gonna lose a lot of positions due to pitting. Looks like a good getaway from Hawk and Solberg. Arndt closing in on Battle Cats. Wait. Battle Cat has had a terrible restart. He's already lost a couple positions. DSJ the Master has gotten past Arns, but Arns is coming back side by side into the hairpin. Both of them using all their overtake. No. Okay. DSJ the Master is not. And Arns keeps the position. Good racing from these guys. And we can see SRN Hawk has gotten a couple seconds lead from Solberg, which has made a mistake and is losing 4 positions to NRC Orange, DSJ the Master, and to DCRL Jaffa, and is still losing position. It looks like he might have a problem and he's gonna have to pit. Yeah. An X-Pilot with the fastest lap, 152.5. So far, it's a great race by Amos Sinsta. He's gained 12 positions from so far in the race. Can he keep it going? Can he close the gap up to DSJ the Master? He's had great pace on the wet tires. Let's see if he can keep the good pace on the intermediates. He's gonna have to try and defend from Kjetil and Stenbakken. Yeah, and he manages to get good exit out onto the back straight. So Hawk has been passed by DSJ the Master, and Arns is now back in the lead after Solberg had to pit. Can he manage to keep DSJ the Master and Hawk and Sinsta behind? Looks like Sinsta has gained almost a second this lap, and Hawk is now in to put on the intermediate tires. That moves Sinsta up into P3. 13 positions up from his quali. Arns has now pulled out a second lead on DSJ the Master. Can he close the gap? Can the Master close the gap to Arns? We'll see. Looks like the track is getting quicker and quicker. A lot of guys setting the fastest lap.
Well, I'm back. What did I miss?
Yes. You have missed that Solberg looked like he had possibly damage or something. He lost, I don't know, 4 or 5 positions and then had to pit. And Posty Lad, I'm really sorry for him because he got disqualified after pitting and passing the safety car while he was in the pits.
Oh, is that a reason he got disqualified?
Yeah. So on his way into the pits, he probably passed the safety car because he was leading the pack.
Oh, okay.
And then, obviously, yeah. At that time you are ignoring yellow flags, but it's such a stupid reason from the game to disqualify someone.
Oh. Arns with the fastest time, so the intermediates are fast now.
Yeah, everyone is now back, or not back, on intermediates, and a lot of guys are setting the fast lap, so it looks like the track is getting drier and drier for each lap. Yeah. There's MPR Babe is the car closest to anyone on track right now. He's half a second behind X-Pilot. He misses a bit through the SS.
Here comes Hawk.
He's gonna get passed. Yeah, gonna get passed by Hawk. So as it stands right now, it's a bit of air between every single car on track. We have Björklund closing in on Skustad. Down into the hairpin and out on the back straights. Oh, he gets a good exit.
Skustad.
Good exit, yeah.
Yeah, Björklund got a better exit there, so.
Yep, they're still quite close into. Oh, yeah, and Björklund's gonna keep his space, to keep his place. NRC Orange and DSJ the Master has pulled out quite a decent lead on Kjetil and Synstad. 5 seconds from Kjetil up to DSJ the Master. Now Stenbakken is second behind AMS Synstad. Can he close the gap through the S's and maybe go for an overtake on the back straight?
Yeah, but then he has to be closer. He needs to be closer than this.
Yeah. It's still 16 laps to go. I'm not sure if the intermediate tires is gonna last all the way to the end. Maybe there is one more pit stop to do.
Yeah, I think it can be difficult for the intermediate tires to go all the way from here. So another pit stop is not out of the question, not out of the picture. I think, yeah, Arns pitted early, so yeah, possible another pit stop is incoming.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look at top 6, they pitted quite early. Arns' tires 6 laps old. I don't know, maybe if someone decides to go to the end on this tire, they're probably gonna be slicks, possibly on the verge of getting a puncture. But it depends a little bit on how much the track is drying up throughout the next laps.
Because if it stops raining, you cannot drive far with these intermediate tires. Then they're going to burn off very quick. So, yeah, if it keeps the weather is like this, the rest of the race, maybe you can push them to the end. But I still think they have to go in again and put on a new set of intermediate tires.
Yeah. You can see the Master, DSJ the Master, is keeping up quite good with Arns. They're still pulling a bit away from Seattle and AMS Sinsta, who's actually gained a second on Seattle. So maybe he's aiming for a podium if he can keep on closing the gap to Seattle, and of course keep Stenbakken behind him. As we can see, Jaffa is also...
Battlecat is out.
Oh.
Safety car.
Wait. He's out in the SS.
Yep.
Ah, okay. Oh, this is gonna change it up even more.
Okay, what would you do? If it's gonna rain throughout the whole race, I will go in now and put on a fresh set of inters. So then you're safe. Then you can drive all the way out. But let's see, Arns. Yeah, Arns goes in. I think that's the right decision. Go in now and put on the fresh set.
DSJ the Master continues.
Okay,
that's interesting. The same with Kjetil. Sinsta is pitting. The same is Stenbakken. Jaffa keeps on going. This is gonna mix up the field a bit.
Here comes Jaffa. He's gonna pass Arns.
Yeah, he is. With a decent margin as well.
Arns comes out in the fourth position. And now it's on a fresh set.
Yeah. Yeah, but the track has dried up quite a bit from when we started. And if it stops raining completely, it might be the wrong call to go in for a new set of intermediates right now. It's a tricky one. It depends on how the track condition is gonna develop, and it's a gamble to take.
Yeah, of course it is. But the weather forecast said it's gonna rain for the first 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and then it's what's gonna be stop raining. So maybe we're gonna see a dry track towards the end of the race.
Yeah. And if that's the case, of course it depends on how long the rain is gonna last, but if it suddenly starts to dry up quite quickly, just in a couple laps, the winners of this strategy call is gonna be the ones who did not pit and stayed out, I would say.
Yeah, and also if it dries up, the one who's gambling, who is the toughest and gambles and goes in first and put on the slick tires, it's gonna also have an advantage. So if it stops raining soon, maybe let's say Arns goes in as soon as it stops raining, and he's the first one on slick tires. That's an advantage right away.
Yeah, it is. Definitely.
Okay, there's the master in pit. Solberg in pit.
Solberg in the pits, yeah. And they are putting on slicks.
Slicks? Yeah, they are.
Yes.
The master on mediums and Solberg on softs.
Okay.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Yeah, okay, then it's drying up. It's definitely drying up, but was it too early though? They're gonna struggle in the start. If you get a couple more
laps behind safety car, maybe it's a good call. Maybe if the safety car stays out a couple more laps, it's gonna be dry enough for the slicks to be the better tires. And you can see Synsta, Arns, Stenbakken, X-Pilot, Babe, they all gambled on going in on new set intermediates, and they have to make a pit stop again quite soon.
Yeah.
I think of course, it depends on track condition, but if it starts to rain less and less, as it looked like it's doing, I think the guys who was tough enough to go into slicks now is gonna have a massive advantage.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think since they are on the slick tires now, they know maybe they know something we don't. They have the possibility to ask Jeff and see the weather conditions and listen to the pit wall. But if it dries up now in a couple of laps, that was the gamble of the century. That was very smart of them.
I want to go on board with DSJ the Master on this safety car restart to see if there is a difference in how the car behaves and if it's slippery or if it does have enough grip to keep up with or even go quicker.
The rain has stopped. The rain has stopped.
Yes, it has.
Oh my god, that was the good gamble. Oh my god, boys, that was good.
That was a perfect pit stop.
What Arn's gonna do? Arn's going
you can see everyone. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
That was a nice move from the Master and Solberg.
Yeah, that was a great time pit stop from the guys. Let's see if... Oh, yeah. He's got a lot more traction on the medium tires. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame for Arns and the guys who were in the front.
Yeah, but a brilliant strategy call from DSJ the Master.
Yeah.
Oh. You can see so much quicker on the slicks. A lot more grip.
But the track is still not optimal, so you have to be careful. Don't be too aggressive on the throttle. So, but it's faster definitely. You see, it's a lot faster. Look on the out of the hairpin. It's so much faster on the slicks now.
Oh, and Stenbakken is in the wall in the SS.
Oh, another safety car.
Oh, that's
kind of lucky for the guys in the back though, so you can bunch up the field again.
yeah, it is.
Stenbakken, but I think Stenbakken was a little bit too aggressive with the slick tires now in the start. Yeah, and that cost him the race.
Yeah, the track is still not optimal, and if he, get the confidence and thinks he's gonna push like it was a clear track and a warm track, unfortunately, the possibility to go off is the risk is too high. This is gonna be, I don't know, the guys who, as DSJ the Master, Solberg, who made the call to go in early.
Yeah,
during the last safety car, they're gonna lose a bit of the advantage they gained with this one.
Yeah, but still, it was a masterclass call to go in.
Yeah.
So well done to the
Definitely.
Master and the guys who went in so early.
Yeah, definitely. Now you can see there's a lot of different tire strategies. Some go or half the field on medium, half the field on softs.
You could take the soft from here to the end, but they will be, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be. Yeah, you can do that, but they're gonna be quite dead towards the end. They're gonna drop off, I would say, around 8 laps. 7-8 laps they're gonna drop off.
Yeah, so I think medium is the best tire to be on this point.
Yeah, probably. Especially towards the end. We can see DSJ the Master, no penalties. Kjetil as well. Björklund unfortunately has 9 seconds of penalties, so he's gotta go quick to try and defend his position. But so far, I would say quite few penalties during the race, especially for this track in the wets. so far. Really well done to every driver.
Yeah, and Arns that was leading the race. What can he do now from 9th position? He's no penalties so far. A lot of the guys in front has penalties, so he could gain a couple of positions at the end of the race, as long as he stays penalty free.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
One more lap on safety car. I think this is going to be the last lap behind safety car.
Yeah, it should be. The field is bunched up again, so I'm gonna use the opportunity to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, as we said, beautiful call from the master. He went in that early in the previous safety car. So he's leading the pack now on the medium tires in front of Björklund and Skusta on 3rd position. Kjetil has 4th and Sinsta on the 5th position. DCRL Jaffa 6th, also penalty free, the same as Kjetil. Penalties for X-Pilot on 7th and F-Hawk on 8th penalties. Then we have NRC Arns, who was leading the race a couple of laps ago, but he got screwed over by the early pit stops when it dried up. So Arns is now on the 9th position, penalty free though. Gergo Keki on the last points position, 10th. And then we have the two guys in the back, it's Ampere Solberg and Ampere Beben on 11th and 12th. But they two also have penalties. Lap 18 out of 28, so starting to see the end of the race now, 10 laps to go. Safety car is now ending, so we're about to go racing again around the Circuit of the Americas here in Austin, Texas. Who will be the winning driver on this race?
I'm back.
Yeah. Safety car is now ending.
Okay, let's see if DSJ the Master can defend this lead and get a good restart. Björklund is on a softer compounded tire, so he's gonna have a tire advantage in the first couple laps, especially.
Here we go, full racing speed. The Master gets a good start. 7/10 now in front of Björklund. Björklund, as you said, on the softer tire, so he's gonna be faster in the start. But he has to utilize the tires now before they drop too much off. Then the mediums will be the best tire. What happened in the back area?
Arns tried to pass Hawk, but he went in a bit too deep in turn 1 and lost the position again.
3-second time penalty there for X-Pilots. So that brings X-Pilot up to 6 seconds in penalties total. Hawk has 3 seconds. Solberg behind Arns has 9 seconds. Björklund in 2nd place has 9 seconds. So there is penalties on the field here now. So things can definitely change when we cross the line.
Yeah, and we have Jaffa going for an overtake down the inside of Kjetil. Really good overtake.
Nice move there from Jaffa.
Nice move from Jaffa. Let's see if he can pass Björklund as well and maybe bring the battle to DSJ the Master. Both of them, as it stands right now, without penalties.
Oh, there's a 3-second time penalty for Arns. So now Arns has a penalty as well.
Is Jaffa gonna go for a move into turn 1?
Oh, here
Yeah,
he
he
comes.
is.
Dive box
He goes
into
for a
turn
late
1.
dive.
Can it make it stick though?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did.
he can.
Oh, very good
Really
move from
good
Jaffa.
Really good move. Great driving from both drivers. Björklund for giving space as well. Now, let's see if Jaffa can take advantage of the tires and maybe pass the master and pull out a small gap as well. I have to say, AMS Sinsta is holding up really well. He's gained 11 places in the race so far and still going strong. Arns is making a move on X-Pilots.
Yeah, and it's passed up to 6th.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to use the cameras to look on the side and backwards from the cars, and it puts me in another car. It's irritating, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm sorry to the stream.
Oh, look at Jaffa. He's right on the gearbox now to the master. The master has to defend now to keep him behind. DRS is enabled.
Yeah. Let's see now if Arns can pass Sinsta. It looks like Sinsta has got... Oh, down the inside. Sinsta gives space. It could have defended a bit harder.
Side by side through the SS. Oh.
Oh. Good
Good.
racing from both drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Really good. And we can see Solberg going past X-Pilot. Keki as well. Yeah, you can see the tire advantage with soft compound during the first laps after a safety car. Keki and Sinsta side by side. Keki gets through, but he also gets a 3-second penalty.
Oh, here comes Hawk.
Hawk, oh! Well defended by Sinsta. Well defended. Good racing from these guys.
Yeah.
Really good racing.
Beautiful.
We have Hawk closing in on Sinsta again.
Yeah, coming in with DRS open.
With DRS. Yeah, and he's through down into turn 1. Let's see if Sinsta can follow Hawk through the SS and maybe getting back on the back straight with DRS.
And there it is, a 3-second penalty for Jaffa in front. And that makes the hunt for the win a little bit more difficult.
But he's closing in with DRS.
Yeah, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes.
Here he comes,
Oh.
down the inside.
Oh,
Switch back. Oh, he makes it stick.
okay, and Jaffa takes the lead, but now the
Yeah.
mission becomes to pull away. He has 3 seconds time penalty, so he has to pull away from the master now. Around lap 22 out of 28 now, so now you have to push to get that 3-second gap to the master behind.
And how long is the tires gonna last? When will they start to drop off a bit? I think there's still decent amount of laps in them.
Yeah, Jaffa the soft 5-lap old tires, and the master on 7-lap old mediums. So yeah, the soft tires have a couple of more laps in them, but I mean,
Yeah.
3, maybe 4 laps. I think they're gonna be. He's gonna start to feel it.
Yeah, and as it stands right now as well, Kjetil is still inside those 3 seconds of Jaffa. So he needs to pull out a small gap to secure at least a P2. And let's see if he can pull away from DSJ the Master. We have Solberg closing in on Arns. Open this DRS. Is he close enough?
No, he's not close enough.
I don't think so. No.
Oh, the Master is not giving up. He's chasing Jaffa now. He wants this win.
Yeah, if he can keep the gap as this a couple more laps,
Yeah, and stay away from penalties.
his tires will come to an advantage towards the end.
Yeah.
If he can stick inside, keep inside DRS, couple more laps, this is his chance to win. The same with Kjetil. Strong pace, keeping up really good with the guys ahead. The same with Solberg. Still only half a second behind Arns in 5th. Oh, and Kjetil picks up a 3-second penalty.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good in the battle for the second place with the Master and Arns behind. And Arns also has a 3-second penalty, so it has to be done on the track. Arns now, no more ERS for Arns, only 8% left on the battery, so he has nothing to defend with from Solberg.
Solberg picks up another penalty. It is now up to 18 seconds. That's gonna put him way down the order.
Yeah.
At the end.
I think he's nearing a disqualification with 18 seconds.
Oh, I don't know how many seconds you need, but yeah, he's closing in, that's for sure. And we can see DSJ the Master is still inside DRS range of Jaffa.
Yeah, the Master is the only one on the track now with does not have a penalty. All the others have penalties, so this is looking good for the Master.
Skusta picks up a 3-second time penalty. Have Björklund and Skusta been in the pits again, or?
It looks like it. They're way back.
Wait. Yeah, they have. Okay.
The Master, all he has got to do now is just stick with Jaffa inside like the DRS or inside 3 seconds and stay penalty free, and he will take the win.
And you can see Kjetil has closed in and is almost at DRS range from the Master. The same with Arns, almost DRS range to Kjetil. This is going to be an exciting end to the race. Which tires will have the advantage? Oh, DSJ the Master. No. He tried to go for a move. He thought of it. But not quite. Yeah, it looks like the medium tires. Okay. Valix just left the party. But that's fine. Let's see if we can get him back in. Okay, yeah. I was just about to send you a new invite. Okay. Oh, we can see Arns has gone past Kjetil. And he's now up into 3rd. And they have the same amount of penalties as well. Who's going to be the first to cross the line of these two? Jaffa is still holding on to the lead. Barely. DSJ the Master might get a tire advantage on the couple last laps. Either way, he still has no penalties, and if he just keeps with Jaffa, he's gonna win this race. We have Solberg 7/10 behind Keki onto the main straight. Is he close enough to make a move? Nah, probably not. He's gonna have to wait for the back straight. He's running quite low on ERS as well, whilst Keki still has, yeah, almost double the amount. And he gets another penalty. He's now up to 21 seconds. He has to be careful not to be disqualified during the last couple laps. Here we have DSJ the Master. Is he close enough to make a move? Yes, he is. But Jaffa, oh, well done. Good move. Good move by DSJ. Is Arns gonna be able to close the gap and maybe challenge for the second place? Might be hard. Here we have Hawk closing in on Solberg. Yeah, he gets a decent exit out of the last corner. Open DRS, but not enough ERS. Is he gonna make a move? Yes, he is. But the cutback from Solberg. Good driving by both drivers. On to the last lap. We can see DSJ the Master has pulled out a 1 second gap already. He's on his way to victory in the first race of Season 2, Division 2 NRC. Jaffa has... Oh, he's got another penalty. He's up to 6 seconds. That might actually mean that Kjetil is on for a podium. He's just got passed by Keki, but if he can keep inside 3 seconds of Jaffa, which is just... No, he's not close enough. Okay. But here we have it. Through the last corner, DSJ, the Master, wins the American Grand Prix in NRC. Arns takes home second, Jaffa third, Kjetil crosses the line, takes fourth, Keki in fifth. X-Pilot, P6. Sinsta moving up to P7. MPR Babe, 8. Hawk, 9. Solberg, 10. And here we have Björklund through the final sector. Oh, and he's missing an end plate on his left side. And we have Skusta getting another time penalty in the last couple corners. Björklund crossing the line, P11. Skusta through the last corner and decides to do a couple donuts. Oh. Be careful not to be disqualified. And there we have it. The first race of Season 2, Division 2 in NRC. It had everything from full wets, 3 safety cars onto intermediates. DSJ the Master gambled and made it work with the slicks. Amazing performance from him. And a really good call to go on to slicks when he did. Well deserved, congratulations. Yeah, the race really had everything, and well done to every single driver. DSJ the Master, P1, Arndt, P2. DCRL Jaffa takes P3. Congratulations. P4 we have Kjetil, Keki in P5, MPRX Pilot, P6, AMS Sinsta from 17th on the grid. He had really strong pace in the wet. MPR Babe takes on P8, SRN Hawk P9, MPR Solberg P10, and the last point for today's race. Björklund P11 and Skusta P12. Unfortunately, Stenbakken, Battlecat, Evjen, Pumpy DNF'd, and Postelad unfortunate with a disqualification. That was it for this race. Next week we're headed to Bahrain. See you guys there.